Welcome, everybody, to Schmoedown Center. This is our pay-per-view recap special. We'll be talking about Battlefield and this last week's Schmoedown Throwdown event. We've got 4 matches to talk about, which all 4 of them are going to be very interesting to get into. One in particular, which we'll get to at the end of the Throwdown episode. So, I'm your host, Hunter Chambliss. I'm joined by my co-host, Jake, as always. Jake, how's it going, man?
Fantastic. Yeah, we got matches. And like you said, we got a certain match. That's for sure.
Yeah, we do. All right, so I say let's kick off with Battlefield, and then we'll get into the Throwdown. So the opening match for the Throwdown was Liz Shannon Miller taking on John Roca in a singles match. So let's get just a basic rundown of how the match went, and then we can go into further detail for it. So at the end of round number 1, both Liz and John go perfect, including their bonus. So at the end of round number 1 is 9-9. Going into round number 2, John spins rom-coms, spins again, lands on a spinner's choice. He picks sports movies. He goes perfect. No steals by Liz, and Roca ends round number 2 with 17 points. Liz then spins spinner's choice and picks DreamWorks Animation. Roca gets a 1-point steal, and Liz ends her round with 13 points. Going into round number 3, Liz hits her 2-pointer in 80s, misses her 3-pointer in Coming of Age, and misses her 5-pointer in Animated, with Roca winning 18-15. So thoughts on this opening card for Battlefield?
It was a good match. Obviously perfect first rounders, can't be argued against. What was if you have it, what was the Liz's 5-pointer?
Liz's 5-pointer was in the category of animated. I don't have the actual question, but I do have the categories that it was.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm a little forgetful, which makes me an awesome trivia competitor, obviously.
I can actually look it up right now. It's no problem. I got it saved. So go ahead and.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So for the whole match, overall, good match. I kind of thought it would be a little closer. And I in fact had Liz winning. But John Roca, you can never count that guy out. He's pretty awesome. But yeah, it was a solid singles match.
Yeah, and this is actually a really solid opening opening match for a card like Battlefield. Let me see if I can find the 5-pointer question real quick.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Let's see. So I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Go ahead and talk about the some of the opening scenes and your thoughts about those real quick while I get this one situated.
Okay, sure. What was the scene? Sorry, it all kind of blended together for me.
The opening scene was Riley talking to Clark Wolf. In the opening scene.
Oh my god, I feel so dumb right now. What? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we open up, Riley's talking to Clark, and I'm sorry, dude, I'm totally ruining this. Yeah, I just can't remember how that scene went down. I feel like such a tool right now.
Nah, dude, it's fine. Yes, I can't find the animated question.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
But overall, a really solid match to open up. Roca gets a win in singles. But Liz, man, put up a great fight with a final score of 15-18. Then we move on to our main event match. Ben the Boss Bateman taking on his former team's partner, Mark Yodi Riley in a singles division match. I will break this one down myself. Let me see if I can pull up my thing. There we go. So at the end of round number 1, Ben has a lead 7-6 over Mark Riley. Going to round number 2, Mark spins first. He spins spinner's choice and chooses Superman. Mark goes perfect. Ben gets no steals. Mark ends his round with 14 points. Ben then spins spinner's choice the first time on a pay-per-view special that all 4 competitors landed on spinner's choice for the wheel. That is very intriguing to know.
Schmoedown got the word.
Confirmed. Ben chooses Tyler Perry. Ben goes perfect. Mark gets no steals. Ben ends his round with 15 points. Round number 3, Mark misses his 2-pointer in biopics, gets his 3-pointer in rom-com, misses his 5-pointer in remakes and reboots. Ben hits his 2 in Disaster, gets his 3 in Disney. The final score at the end of the match is Ben Bateman winning 20-17.
Yep, I had Ben, much like I had Liz, so at least I got one prediction okay.
Yeah, I had Ben winning this one too. But Mark, man, seems to have more of a fire put in his ass for this season. It's good to see.
I agree. I don't like people who are saying Mark is done. It's just like, no, I'm not buying it. Like, I think Mark can easily come back into title contention. This match just happened to not go his way.
Oh, definitely. And it seems that that's happened a lot, especially Riley's. It seems like his problem is, well, it's not a problem, but like he seems to overthink himself in round number 3, which seems to happen to a lot of people. Especially with your 3s and your 5s, which are meant to be trickable questions. And that's where I think Ben really comes in with keeping his composure throughout the entire match and playing that, getting the slight jabs in the match against Riley and, just getting in Riley's head a little bit. That way, when it does come in round number 3, it affects him more.
Right? Yeah. And Ben said that, like, hey, I'm totally within the rules. And maybe it helps a little bit that Ben helped write the rule book. He's like, no taunting after questions, taunting before questions.
Before questions.
Okay. So yeah, and Jen was like, obviously Jen playing her part, like, I was disgusted with how you were acting during the game, and me, I'm like, God, I am loving it. I love good guy heels.
Dude, Ben and Kaiser have such great chemistry. They're like the bullies in like every 80s movies where you're just like, I want to hate you, but also you're kind of cool. So I'll give you a pass.
Oh man, and I don't know if this is a spoiler alert at this point, but Ben Bateman's teammate and the team name is so perfect. So perfect.
Which tomorrow we will be breaking down 5 matches that we missed last week. And one of those scenes we definitely got to talk about. JV3 in the house, waiting to hear thoughts on the Star Wars Championship match. We are about to get there, JV3. But, So yeah, that was Battlefield. Really good event, 2 great matches. Seems like really Battlefield is going to be used as kind of a contenders pay-per-view where you could set up potential contenders, and then you'll have stuff like Throwdown, Spectacular, where that will be where all the championship matches will be.
Yeah, it feels like the 1 through 4s kind of matches. Maybe top 5, top 6 sneaks in there or whatever.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to the Throwdown. We begin with our opening match, which is Primetime Paul Oyama taking on William the Beast Bibbiani. So I have my notes right here. So round number 1, both go perfect. I'm sorry, Paul goes perfect. 9 gets his bonus question. Bibbs has 7, misses the movie release dates question. Round number 2, Bibb spins first, lands on De Niro, and stays with it. Bibb has to go to multiple choice once, gets the rest right for 2 points apiece. Paul gets no steals. Paul spins on Stephen King, spins again, lands on Black Cinema. Paul goes perfect without having to go to multiple choice. Bibbs gets no steals. At the end of round number 2, it's 17-14 going into round number 3. Bibbs gets his 2-pointer in comedy, misses his 3 in musicals, and gets his 5 in remakes/reboots. Paul misses his 2 in horror, but gets his 3-pointer right in Disney and his 5-pointer in 90s to win 25-21. So this was a fantastic match.
Yeah, those are 2 great players. Like the levels of play we're seeing, like anyone could win a couple matches and grab a belt. Like Bibbs, Oyama, Coyote's got it, Murrow, Bateman. It's just how this season's gonna play out crazy. And I believe at the end of that match, neither of them were sure. Like just the looks on both their faces after Oyama gave the answer. Kings of New York or whatever.
King of New York, yeah.
Yeah, King of New York, yeah. And like Oyama seemed somewhat sure. Bibbs looked like he thought Oyama had it, but like neither of them were 100% sure of what was going to happen based on the looks on their faces.
Yeah, and not gonna lie, I'm making a prediction right here. By the end of the season, Paul Oyama will be competing for the singles championship. Now, whether that's against Dan Murrell or Adam Collins, I don't know. Me personally, I love Dan, but I would love to see 2 fan leaguers go at it for the belt, which would be very cool to see. 2 fan leaguers, 2 guys who I've actually either been on screen with or have faced off against in Paul Oyama's case, challenging for the belt at a big event just would be great as, a runner of a fan league. Not going to lie.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. And I love the fan league players. Definitely looking forward to getting my family experience in whenever that happens. Or, well, actually, I've got I do have a match with Jesse on the I think it's on the 11th. I don't know when it's going to come out or whatever, but Jesse Swift. Hopefully, I'm not spoiling things I shouldn't be spoiling. I'm new to the game, but it'll be some variant of inner geekdomness.
Okay, sweet. But yeah, dude, I haven't seen this play in Oyama probably since his first year in the Schmoedown, where he seems more hungry. He seems like he's ready to get back that singles belt.
Yeah, that dude is like why I got a letterbox, man. Because I just want to check 100, and then a week passes 200. What is?
Yep.
How is he watching 100 movies in a week? What is going on?
Yeah, I mean the work he puts into this, and Bibbs. I mean both of them put a lot of work into this. I saw a different gear in Oyama that I haven't seen in a long time. That if he keeps this momentum rolling, he's going to get a championship opportunity sooner than later.
Yeah, man.
Which actually gets me wondering if Oyama has what it takes to win the free-for-all this year.
That could happen.
That's my sleeper pick.
Okay, so going with someone from a faction, and I'm gonna not take Bibbs because that's the obvious free-for-all pick. I mean, Collins is also, I think, a little obvious. Murrell, and with this, with the I believe, and not to get too backstagey, but like the numbers are actually random on this one. Whereas I believe in the past they have been not necessarily random.
Well, they've picked, I believe they picked a few numbers for the competitors, but I think it was just the big competitors knew the numbers they were getting beforehand.
Right.
I think I think the rest of them were randomized, though. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I can't speak to it, so. But this year, I believe, full random, and I don't know when the players will know. Probably like the day beforehand or something. Like more.
More than likely. That seems fair enough. All right, so let's get to the one that JV3 is waiting for. I'm waiting to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the Throwdown for the Star Wars Championship. The champion, Alex Damon, takes on Andrew the Hunter Demolanta. I have a lot of notes, so I hope you guys are ready. Here we go. Round one goes perfect, including the bonus 11-11 apiece. Round 2, Alex lands on mixed bag, spins again, lands on the Force Awakens. Alex goes perfect in round number 2, 2 points for all of them. Andrew gets no steals. Andrew lands on the Empire Strikes Back, keeps it. Andrew goes perfect, 2 points for all of them. Alex gets no steals. Round 2 scores at the end, 21-21 apiece. Going into round number 3, the wheel lands on Force Awakens. Alex and Andrew both bet 3, both get it right. 24-24. Both Andrew and Alex go perfect, 10 for 10 in the speed round in round number 4. 34-34. Round 5, Andrew gets his 2-point in Heroes. Alex gets his 2-pointer in Star Wars Underworld. Andrew gets his 3-pointer in Planets and Locations. Alex gets his 3-pointer in A New Hope. Andrew gets his 5-pointer in The Force Awakens. Alex gets his 5 points in Revenge of the Sith. Round 5 scores 44-44 going into sudden death. They go for a long time, both getting questions right, until Andrew misses a question, challenges the question, says that they are both considered correct answers, that they're under the benefit of the doubt rule. It's upheld. Andrew gets the last question right. Alex misses. With a score of 51-50, your new Star Wars champion, Andrew the Hunter Demolanta. Holy crap. And literally, they could be going today if one of them didn't miss eventually. Literally, it comes down to Alex just missing one question. And Andrew had to go perfect in order to take the title from Alex Damon. Holy crap, what a match.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to be said, except there's a lot to be said. And like Alex knows that answer. He does. 1 second. 1 second.
Yep. Because he said he had the number and he had B. He was just trying to think of Bly.
Yeah.
And it just didn't come to him in time.
And like I've said it before, recency bias is a thing, but I think that's probably the best Schmoedown match ever.
I mean, how could you argue against it? Literally went into like almost 10 questions into sudden death, and neither one were missing.
It's one of the craziest things I've seen in any sport, any game.
I mean, yeah, the fact that, one, I didn't understand half the questions asked, so.
Half is better than I did, but.
But it just shows that, like, the Star Wars division now is so deep with, like, Laura Kelly and Alex Damon and the champ Andrew Demolanta, Gold Leader, like, just so many new Star Wars players.
Yeah, we haven't even. Yeah, we barely scratched the surface of the Dragon Con players and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Dragon Con players. Thomas Harper's coming. I know that. Like, holy crap, dude! Like, the Star Wars went from like once a month thing to now they're able to put out more Star Wars matches.
And every single one of them is just exciting to watch.
It's so good.
You don't have to know the questions for it to be fun.
Oh, like, yeah.
I think most of us got into movie trivia because we want to know the questions. We want to test ourselves along with everyone else. Yeah. But in Star Wars, forget about it.
Yeah, like, I've seen all the movies, and I still was like, well, they know more about it than I do.
I thoroughly enjoy those films. I play the video games. I consider myself a Star Wars fan, but no, not really. No. Apparently.
Not on their level. I'm not even like undercard material for Star Wars Division.
Not close.
Not even close. Which is kind of funny that Ben Bateman says he could do this in like 60 days. I want to see him actually do that.
I hope so.
Ben, if you're listening, please try it. Please. That would be great. But yeah, man, holy crap, what a Star Wars Championship match. Like, in my opinion, probably top 5 of all time. I would probably put Mara versus Rachel in the IG semifinals just slightly above it. But holy crap, man. And the one thing I love about it is the emotion on Andrew's face after he won.
Oh yeah.
He was slamming the table. he was knocking figures over. He was going all out, and I loved it.
Yeah, him and Coy just crying.
And you could see a Mara Kanopik reaction after she won the belt this last time, and even to the point where like he had to mute himself and scream "I won," which was fantastic. Yeah. Like, I love seeing pure emotion on people's face. It gives it something like a raw feeling to it.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Someone had posted in the Facebook group like, what are your favorite winning reactions recently, and I was like, I think I said that Dan when he beat Bateman and Mara when she beat Chandru was like Han and
Dan's was more funny of like, I won? Like, seriously?
Yeah. And like he picked it up on their song too and everything. Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, definitely. But holy crap, what a all 4 of these matches were great. I think the best was probably the Star Wars Championship match just because of how freaking tense it was all the way through. You never knew which way it would go. But man, all 4 were fantastic.
Yeah, they were all good matches.
Yeah, definitely. So tomorrow we have another one in store, but we have 5 matches for you guys. And I will tell you which matches we will be talking about. Let me bring it up on my docs page. I took a lot of notes because I missed last week. I was on vacation and I just didn't feel like recording.
I understand. Hope you had a good time and a happy birthday and whatnot.
Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, it was fun. All right, so I literally have all 5 matches. I just watched all of them, and I took so many notes. All right, so tomorrow we will be talking about Eric Zipper versus Brandon Hanna in the IG division, Gold Leader versus Lacey Gillerin in Star Wars. Let's see. Janine the Machine versus Jada Paramo in singles. Why is my computer going slow? Video Drew versus Elliot Dewberry in singles, and James White versus Paul Preston in singles.
Did you say Rick Radis, Christina V?
I did not, because I haven't watched that match yet, but we will definitely be talking about that one.
Okay, so we're going all the way back to what we missed, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty. We'll type out and make sure we're on the same page on that one. But tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow night. We're going live.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely get some notes taken. I'll be a little better.
It's cool. It's cool. So yeah, this is actually a shorter episode than I thought it would be.
Yeah, we kind of buzzed through. But we got the facts in. That's awesome.
Yeah, we did. So yeah, I guess we can get into more of a open discussion because I want to go about 30 minutes if we can. Yeah. So we know that. So, all right, out of the Battlefield matches, so Liz Shannon Miller, John Roca, Ben Bateman, and Mark Riley. Who do you, out of those four, see as a viable contender?
Right now I'm sipping the Ben Bateman Kool-Aid. I'm buying what he is selling, like other than the Star Wars thing. I believe he will. Like I believe he can go undefeated in singles this year, and with I don't know, man. Who's a good movie trivia partner? Dan Merle. Yeah, that Dan Merle guy's pretty okay. So we can. They'll probably do pretty good in teams too.
The Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to spoil there.
I mean, it's already on the Facebook group. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those guys will do great. I think Ben will definitely play in at least one, if not two or three title matches this year.
Have they announced Bateman versus Roca for this season yet, or has that not been announced yet? Because you gotta think that's the obvious.
I mean, they both got the W's. I think that's the match to make right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you'll probably do Roca versus Bateman, maybe contenders match, maybe. Or hell, I mean, you could throw Oyama in there and make it three-way. Why not?
That would be interesting.
Three-way contenders match. Winner faces either Dan or Collins for the belt. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me putting my commissioner cap on. My matchmaker cap is on completely. Yeah, obviously you would think Bateman would have to face Roca next, considering how both are coming off of a win. Don't be surprised if Liz Shannon Miller, makes a huge run.
Yeah, I don't think this loss is going to phase her too much. It might she might be on the back burner for a second, but I think she'll come out swinging and she'll be fine.
Oh yeah, dude, her and Sam actually work really well together.
Yeah, Sam's a great manager. I think having Rachel as an assistant is amazing for any player. I don't think
we actually talked about how Sam's like sneakily had one of the best drafts. Like, I mean, he's got Star Wars, he's got IG, he's got singles, he's got teams. Like, he's got everything in his faction that, have multiple people that can do multiple different things.
Yeah, and I think a really good draft, and he's had a great start to the season to show for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So this has been our pay-per-view recap special. Jake, where do people find you online?
I'm online sometimes. I'm here. I'm there and everywhere. I think I'm Jake Tato at Twitter. I like to talk about the Schmoedown.
There you go. And if you guys did enjoy this, hit that like button, subscribe to Nerd Entertainment Network down below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.